Hey guys, this is Mega Train Lover here, and today we're going to be having a ride on the new Northern Line extension from here, Waterloo, down to Battersea Power Station. Well, of course, the extension does actually start from Kennington, but I just took the train here to Waterloo, and we're going to be getting on the train down to Battersea Power Station. So, we'll just look at a map and see where we're going. You see Waterloo, Kennington, and then Battersea Power Station. We're going to be making a stop at Nine Elms just before. So, let's get down to the platform. As you can see, new destination on the indicators. So I've just noticed this, but this sign is yet to be updated, as you can see. Anyway, our train is in 1 minute's time.
This is a Northern Line train terminating at Battersea Power Station.
So whilst we're between Waterloo and Kennington, we're just going to be taking a look at the new update to the in-carriage maps. Now, probably the most controversial aspect of the new extension is the fact that both stations, geographically speaking, should be in Zone 2, but they've been added into Zone 1 because that's what the developers asked for. But anyway, there's a strange anomaly on the map where you might assume that if you're travelling from any station south of Kennington, such as Oval, Balham, whatever, you might assume that to go from Oval to Kennington you have to travel through Zone 1, which is not the case. You're still only within Zone 2. It's just, this is the best way they could probably represent the extension on the map, but I digress. So anyway, a couple of other updates they've done. They've added a trams connection at South Wimbledon, and they've also added overground connections at Covent Town and Archway. Strangely though, they haven't represented Mill Hill East with a step-free diagram, even though it gained step-free access last year, but hopefully they will fix it. And I've just noticed they've also added Euston Square Station as a connection to Euston. Anyway, we are now approaching Kennington. After this, we'll be on the new extension. So we're just at Kennington, and very shortly we're going to be riding on the new extension. We're going to be getting off at Nine Elms, having a look round, and then carrying on to Battersea Power Station. Now, the way this extension has been built is it's been tunnelled outwards from the Kennington Loop, which, as you know, is a piece of track that allows southbound trains that have come off the Charing Cross branch to terminate here at Kennington and then loop back round to the northbound platform. Now, as a result, only Charing Cross branch trains can access the new extension, which means that if you're travelling from any of the new one of the new stations to any station on the Bank branch, you have to change at Kennington and vice versa. Anyway, here's the junction, and we're now on the new section.
Nine Elms.
And here we go, first new station, Nine Elms. Right, so here we are at Nine Elms Station, station number 271 on the underground, and I must say, it looks quite nice. It's a bit minimalist in a way, because they've just left bare concrete walls here, but no, it's very decent, very clean, well, for the moment. Obviously it's a new station, so of course it's going to be clean like this. Benches, all the seats, benches, standard London Underground benches, nothing too new about that. But yeah, of course, being new stations, both stations on the extension are step free. The lift for Nine Elms is right there at the, would that be the eastern, geographically speaking, the eastern end of the southbound platform. And usually it's called the southbound platform, even though it's technically heading west here. That kind of goes slightly northwest and then it curves towards the west. That's just the way the line was built. New Roundel, Nine Elms. The station, it does remind me a little bit about the Jubilee Line extension stations, without, of course, the platform edge doors. But no, really nice station. Very nice looking station. Now we're going to go outside and explore. So you see very wide island platform. You can see the northbound platform there. New map. And if we just look at where the train's actually going. So, as you can see, all trains are going to High Barnet. So I believe that some of them will actually go all the way to Mill Hill East, and they will reintroduce direct services from Mill Hill East, and then they'll run those trains down here. Anyway, we're going to have a ride up the new escalators. There's 3 of them, as you can see. Very nice. This is the first major extension to the tube since the Jubilee line was extended from Green Park to Stratford back in 1999. And yeah, obviously the very last extension to the tube, which wasn't a major one, but it was the short branch which they built for the Piccadilly line down to Heathrow Terminal 5, but that wasn't really a major extension. Whereas this sort of is a much more major extension to the tube. And Nine Elms and Battersea Power Station stations are the first new stations on the underground since Wood Lane Station on what was then the Hammersmith and City line only, and then since Circle Line has joined, opened in 2008. But of course that was a station on an existing piece of line. Anyway, we're just going to go out the gate line. So I've just come to the other side of the road to show the outside of Nine Elms Station. Just over there on that bridge is the Southwestern Main Line, and we'll probably see, yep, there we go, there's a 450 to 0 passing. Now, the station has a flat roof because eventually they are going to build a block of like office blocks on top of it, so it's been made deliberately flat for future developments. Vauxhall Station is about 5-10 minutes walk down Wandsworth Road that way, and another station which is closer by bus, it's about 20 minutes walk away further down Wandsworth Road that way, is Wandsworth Road overground station, which is on the obviously Clapham Junction to Keys part of the London Overground. So yeah, another sort of major, hopefully I'm not crossing notes. Oh yeah, now I can cross. Another major sort of outlet it serves here is of course the new Covent Garden Market, which is just round the back here. I used to come here when I was younger many times, and from what I remember there actually used to be an old Sainsbury's here. Obviously New Covent Garden Market is there. Anyway, we're now going to go back into the station, and we're going to be catching the next train to Battersea Power Station, which as you can see is in 5 minutes. From what I can see, no tube maps just yet. But yeah, no, very nice looking station entrance. I like how the underground logo is sort of built into the glasswork, which looks really nice. New ticket machines as well. Anyway, we're going to go back into the station and get on the train to Battersea Power Station. I'll never get over that.
The next station is Battersea Power Station, where this train terminates.
So we've gone over the scissors crossover and into the, don't know what numbered platform this is, but we've come into this platform here at Battersea Power Station. Anyway, here it is, Battersea Power Station, station 272. So we have arrived at Battersea Power Station, the current terminus of the line. Though from what I can see, if we look further down the tunnel, you can actually see there is provision to extend the line south towards Clapham Junction, though that extension is well into the future. For now, the train terminates here. And as you see, this train departs in 5 minutes to High Barnet, but we're going to be getting the next one. As you see, step-free access is provided here as well. And you can see the escalators here, but from my understanding, there's actually another set of escalators down at the other end of the station. Now this one looks very, very nice as well. And from what I can see, this appears to be at a deeper level compared to Nine Elms. But yeah, very, very spacious. This one resembles a Jubilee Line extension station more than Nine Elms in a way, because you've got these walls. Although obviously on the Jubilee Line extension they're more sort of curved, but this really feels like a JLE style station, but of course this is on the Northern Line. And from what I can, and yeah, here we go. Here is the other set of escalators. Two set of escalators running up to the I think there's a mezzanine level, which we're going to have a look. New map, as you can see. I'm just going to take a quick photo of the train from the front. Here is the other platform. So this is platform 2, where the train's currently standing. That is platform 1. And the next train in 15 minutes, which is the one I'm going to get, leaves from here. And as you can see further down, you can see the red buffer stops, but you can see where they've basically made provision for the line to be extended. Just right here is the scissors crossover, what I can't show you because it's a bit dangerous to walk down that way. Anyway, we're going to be going up, having a look around the outside of the station, because we must get there. So this escalator here is shorter than at Nine Elms, because this leads onto a mezzanine level. From what I can see, these are sort of energy saving escalators, because they slow down if no one's on it, but as soon as I stepped on it, it sped up. It's really, really nice. Oh my word. Wow. Look at the size of this. And here's here's an artwork known as, I think it's called Sunrise, but anyway, that looks really, really nice. There's a lift there. The other lift is at that end of the atrium, let's just call it that. But no, honestly, this looks really, really nice. Now, I'm just going to exit the gate line, and then we'll see you at the entrance of the station. So from what I can see, Battersea Power Station appears to be at a slightly deeper level than Nine Elms. Maybe it's just because it seems that way, but yeah, I mean, do correct me if I'm wrong by all means. So the gate line is situated on this mezzanine level, unlike at Nine Elms where it's at street level. But here is Battersea Power Station. There it is, Battersea Power Station. Really, they should put station there, but what that would sound a bit stupid. Here is the new station. Battersea Power Station itself is right there. It's currently being redeveloped. This whole area has been redeveloped and is continuing to be redeveloped as well. One of the reasons why they built this extension in the first place. But I mean, this the station entrance just looks magnificent. Not only did they build this new station entrance, they also built this sort of forecourt here, which looks really, really nice. Anyway, just getting, here's a full view of the station entrance. Really, really nice. So when I mentioned how geographically the two stations should be in zone 2, the reason why is because about 5 minutes down the road that way is Battersea Park Station, and slightly further, about a couple of minutes more down the road, is Queenstown Road Station. Both are national rail stations. They're both in zone 2. Battersea Power Station and Nine Elms are in zone 1. And now, as a result of this, Kennington Station had to become a zone 1 and 2 station. Otherwise, you'd be forced to pay a zone 1 and 2 fare when travelling during the peak. And even off peak as well, it's slightly more expensive. But it is still somewhat more convenient and cheaper than taking National Rail, because if you take National Rail, you have to change at Victoria onto the Underground, whereas here you get on the train and you're in Leicester Square in about 10-15 minutes. So it's very, very convenient. And already there are quite a few people using it, although hopefully in the future you will see a lot more people using it. And you can tell that, you know, they have built this station with, you know, large numbers with a high usage in mind, because it is very, very capacious, very, very spacious. Anyway, one thing which I would like to try is the lifts. So we're just going to have a look. Oh dear, it's just gone down. Oh well, we'll have a look at one of the lifts down from the mezzanine to the platform level. So we're just going to go back into the station. Let's have a ride on the new lifts, one of 3 new lifts at the station.
Keep clear of the doors, please.
Let's see, there are 3 lifts, so there's one at each end of the platform, and there's one that takes you up to the street.
Platform level.
It does have that new lift smell to it, which is really, really nice. Anyway, back onto the platform. Our train is not here just yet. See, it isn't here, but it should be arriving shortly. Well, it leaves in 6 minutes, so I assume it will be here very soon. Anyway, that's it for this video. I've pretty much shown you everything. Thanks very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.